I'm a multi-shipper. You can leave suggestions in the comments, but there's no guarantee I'm going to do them lol.
There's so much to do.
Huh. Midoriya, are you stressed about the homework? I could help. Can I get some help? I just went over the material with you earlier. But you're so scary, it's hard to focus. He's not that bad. How do you do it, Kiri babe? Mina.
I'll never have the wherewithal to do it all again, or fucking do it all at all.
The baby cussed. Bakugo. You've corrupted him. Oh please. If he only started cussing now, it's not my fault. I really don't think the homework is that hard though. And why would you have to do it again? Maybe he's not actually talking about the homework.
I love you so much, I don't wanna go, but everybody knows this place is dying, as am I.
What do you mean go, Kuro? Where would you be going? We all love you too, but what are you talking about? I don't. What do you mean you're dying? By this place do you mean UA? How is UA dying though?
I might not get another chance.
Another chance to what? Leave. No. Don't even suggest that.
It's such a careful dance, and I am such a fuck up.
That's not true, bro.
If you only knew that I am such a fuck up.
I know. Don't listen to him.
I've got 100 hours to rearrange the stars.
Huh. Why would you rearrange the stars? How would you rearrange the stars? Maybe it's a metaphor? For what? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a metaphor for some impossible task?
And I'm the worst mistake that God has ever made.
Is that also a metaphor? You're not a mistake, Dekakon. What does that mean? Like you make a good thing bad? Lemons aren't bad. Yeah, but normally the saying is making lemonade out of lemons, so the lemonade is the good thing technically. You don't make things bad, Mido babe.
In your guts you know it's all destroyed.
What is? Well, if we're assuming he really was talking about UA when he said that everything is dying, maybe it's UA he considers destroyed. But UA isn't destroyed. What if he just means hero society in general? With everything going on, I suppose that's not far from the truth. Don't talk like that. We have to be optimistic at times like these. I'm sure your optimism will keep us all alive.
You could have had a boy if you had children, now you think you might just put them down.
What? Hard shift in subject, cool. Why would you have children, Kuro? Better question. With who? Them wanting the tea. Did any of you even process the second part of his message? Midoriya. Do not kill children. I feel like you should be telling him not to kill anyone. That's a glass house for Itza. What? Okay, but is this a subject change, or is he saying that because he considers society or whatever destroyed? Oh, that would make sense with him specifically using the term put down. Wait, why? Put down is pretty exclusively used for ethically killing an animal to put them out of their misery. So he's saying that he'd kill his child because living in this world would be worse than death?
Revelry in the dark.
None of us belong.
Wrong.
But the found family Midobro.
That kinda hurted me though.
Everything I do is wrong.
That is not true at all. Yeah bro, we were just joking.
And soon there will be nobody left around.
Wait, why? Midoriya, you're the one that keeps talking about leaving. Indeed, none of us are planning on leaving, and I sincerely hope you aren't either.
And in your blood you know what's right. And in your bones you know what's wrong. And in your throat, you know you're lying to kids, and you know nobody belongs in this hell.
I'm not sure I would describe it as hell. You know, I never really took Midoriya as the pessimistic type. He's not. Usually. Hey. What? You can't deny that he's being pessimistic as hell. Well, yeah, obligatory broken bones joke. Really, Kaminari? You didn't even make an actual joke, dunce face. Hey. I'm on a time limit here. Then don't make the joke at all. Don't worry, Kami bro, I like the joke. My only true friend, dramatic crying. Bro, dramatic crying. Anyway. How are you lying to kids? Well, he said that nobody belongs, so I suppose he might mean he's lying by being inspirational? Yeah, Kuro. If he really doesn't think anyone belongs here, then that goes against basically everything he normally says.
And there is not a single choice left to make.
That's not true, bro. Life is just a bunch of never-ending choices. That fills me with both hope and existential dread. Always happy to help.
I am God's worst mistake.
That's just not true, dude. Yet I feel like the villains are probably higher on that list than you.
And you seem happy on the knife's edge, but I just lick the blade.
Don't do that in front of Itza, he might try to kill you. Todoroki. Is there even any point in asking what he's talking about? No. Thought so. But what does that first part mean? Not that the second part is any more comprehensible. Being on a knife's edge typically means that a tense and uncertain situation is perfectly balanced between the possibilities of success and failure. So he's calling us chill. You're chill too, Midobro. Well, no. I mean, yes, to an extent. But it's condescending to say someone is happy in such a situation, at sleep deprived. At actually American. Sleep deprived and actually American are online. Yes, young Itza. What is it? I'm sorry to bother you both, but Midoriya has been saying some concerning things. My boy. I see what you mean. It's just our God now? You're still not a mistake, Deku-kun.
Atomistic rational behavior, invisible hand savior.
What if I made that my hero name? Or the title thing that comes before it? Yeo Momo, what does any of that mean? Love you asking one of our classmates when two of our teachers are here. Honestly, I'm not sure what it means either. I do not get paid enough to teach you outside of class. Atomism is a sociological theory that proposes people as independent and self-interested units. So atomistic rational behavior basically means acting in one's own self-interest. I'm not quite sure what he's referring to when he says invisible hand savior. The closest I can think to what he might mean is the pro-capitalism argument that the invisible hand of the free market will save us. But I'm not sure why he would be bringing up capitalism. An article titled "The Top 10 Heroes Tell Us What It Means to Be a Hero."
Fucking up your definitions even though it's life or death.
My boy. Damn, what did you say? Oh yeah, I saw that article as well. I simply said what I always say. That anyone can be a hero. Then why's he mad? I do not know. Yeah, I read that article too. Some of the responses were not so great. What did they say? Well, Endeavor said something about strength, physical quirks and beating up villains. Fuck Endeavor. Fuck Endeavor. I did not read the whole article, but I saw that Hawks said something about doing whatever it takes for the greater good. Oh yeah, he had a line that was like, you have to be able to put your morals aside. I remember Kamui Wood's answer was like really intense about villains being evil or something. Yet all the talk about defeating villains in their answers kinda makes me feel bad for wanting to help them.
Who fucking told you you were selfish, or even self-interested?
I don't know, it just feels selfish to want to help people when they've hurt others, you know? You're the one who brought up atomism or whatever. Yeah, weren't you just saying that humans are inherently selfish?
Don't you think it matters when we wish our friends the best?
So you don't believe in atomism? Of course we're not inherently selfish. We're heroes.
And fuck, I'm not a Marxist.
Of course you're not. Yeah, we're all heroes.
I'm not a fucking Democrat.
Maybe not officially, but you've saved so many people already. Yeah, if anyone can consider themselves a hero, it's you, Kuro. Problem child, why wouldn't you consider yourself a hero?
Because of all this bullshit, I'm not anything at all.
Watch your profanity.
It's a little late for that. Does anybody know what he's talking about? We were theorizing before that he was talking about hero society, but we don't really know. He's not a hero, because of hero society. He mentioned that article, so maybe he means that he doesn't fit in the definition of a hero? But that's not true at all.
All I wanted was a framework. None of them can live here.
So you're saying that you don't like the way our society defines people, even though you at one point wanted that definition? Praise be to Momo for understanding what's happening.
There's nothing to believe in, and there won't be till we fall.
We being the system or whatever. But if hero society falls, then what's left to believe in? You know, it's probably not good that we're not able to even conceive defining ourselves outside of hero society. Why wouldn't you believe in hero society? It is good, and I can assure you all that it will not fall, so don't worry.
And it's not all you, man, you were just a kid once.
My boy, what do you mean? I mean, you were in that article he didn't like. You're part of the problem. What? There's not even a problem to be a part of.
God, I'm such a fuck up.
That's an extreme reaction, my boy.
If you only knew that I am such a fuck up.
What are you talking about? You aren't a fuck up, Midoriya Kuro.
I've got 100 hours to rearrange the stars, and I'm the worst mistake your God has ever made.
My boy. Get over yourself. It's not that big of a deal. Despite how he said it. He's right, whatever you're talking about can't be as bad as you're making it out to be. Did anyone else notice how he first said that he's God's mistake, then he said he's your God's mistake, and now he's saying he's All Might's mistake? He definitely has a tendency to view All Might as a god. So he's saying he viewed All Might as his god, then still a god but not his, and now doesn't view him as a god at all? That's probably not a good thing, huh? Doesn't seem like it, Kuro.
Blood clots, death camps, floods and depressions, the business cycle and the tides. You fuckers know it's all built on lies.
Midoriya, I understand that you are upset, but please refrain from talking to our classmates and teachers like that. But is he wrong? What do you mean? I mean, the hero rankings are built on lies. That can't be right. Yeah, what are you talking about? You guys really didn't know? I thought it was obvious. Obviously you have to be strong to defeat enough villains. But you also have to look good for the camera, which includes hiding anything that doesn't look good. But there's also the fact that Hawks should be number one by that metric, because not only is he practically constantly and quickly defeating villains, he's also very good at paying fan service to the cameras. Rescue heroes don't get as high no matter how many people they save, because villain arrests are weighed much heavier than rescues. Collateral, whether to buildings or people, isn't factored much at all. Honestly, it mostly reflects in the public perception factor than on its own. Plus, if the HPSC likes your quirk enough, they'll cover up pretty much anything to keep you as a hero. Horrified silence. What? That's all so fucked up? I mean, I knew public perception was important, but... Aizawa-sensei, why haven't we heard anything about this before? Frankly, the board doesn't permit us to teach much about the ranking system until third year. How can that be? Listen, I don't like it either, but if I don't want to get fired from UA and potentially even lose my hero license, that's a rule I have to follow.
But the beast refuses to die. And so I guess, well, neither can I.
What? Ah yes, surviving on spite. Tried and true method. You guys need therapy. I feel like we kinda all do. Yeah, but them especially. So you're planning on changing the system, Kuro? So you're not actually leaving, right? No, I am. Why would you leave, Midoriya? There's a lot to do and I can't get it all done from here. I'll see you all later though. Young Midoriya. Problem child. Small Might is offline.